problem with marriage is the way that we do divorce. It's not so much the marriage aspect, is the fact that the way that we do divorce today, you could wake up the next morning and be like, you know what, I hate his snoring, I'm out. Like there's no fault. I think they need to restructure it to where it's like, okay, if you want no fault divorce, cool, then you don't walk away with anything if you leave. If you want to leave with something, there has to be a fault in place. That's the way I look at it. I
agree with you.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's why I don't support marriage today. Because even the church promotes this like narrative to where it's like, oh, if you're just a good servant leader, this cookie, like fortune cookie nonsense. If you build it, they will come. Feel the dream shit. And it's like
woke shit.
Yeah, it's like if you're just a good servant leader, she's gonna be a good little wife. Says who?
No, but it's
that a woman doesn't have any decision.
It's also who you go after. Sometimes, like he say all the time, it's who you go after. Sometimes you may have been the right, perfect guy, but you probably most of the time when you're a good guy, you gonna attract the hoes and the good girls. So you might have gotten with one that's just a hoe that's not going for it.
She's a chameleon.
Yeah, like she might have fooled you, but once you got with her, she's showing her true colors.
It's all about the guy that fucks up. Half the time it's the guy that goes through the betaization and he keeps on doing the happy wife, happy life thing. And each time that he, doesn't set a boundary or does something just to please her, he's lowering his value in her eyes. Oh, you're right. Deferring to her happiness, not trying to rock the boat, just trying to keep those legs open for him later. That's why he does it. That's what.
Well, I'll say this as well. No woman wants a man that don't have a backbone. So happy wife, happy life, yes, but also like
stand up
I don't
to
mind.
me.
Yeah, I don't mind if it makes sense. Then if I'm gonna fall back and listen when my man talk, if it makes sense.
It depends how much the respect is there.
Yeah, that's why I always say it's all about the respect and how much you trust that person.
Glenn, I gotta ask, what's your plans? Like, do you want to get married again after everything that you've been through? And like, and your Christian background and stuff. Do you plan on getting married again?
They always get married.
I have no problem with marriage in the way that I would do it. I would do it without the state.
Okay, Rolo.
She does. She does.
On, yeah.
She does.
I almost tried out for that. I used to be a cheerleader.
I would do it a covenant contract, right?
Yeah.
And I would set up a trust. There's a lot
beautiful.
Of things you can do. And I would, set up, I would do my own vows, and marriage contract. I know there's certain states that actually uphold, like I think it's like Arkansas has a covenant marriage, and I would even suggest like something like that is good, because that has there's some when you go through a covenant marriage through them, it's like, man, you have 2 years of premarital counseling, and then you have 2 years. If you guys trying to get a divorce, you got another 2 years of counseling, and they have like some stipulations to where it's just not a regular marriage. You just can't get divorced as easy.
That's a good thing. Yeah,
I think that is a good thing. So for me, like I would mitigate it to where we would do the vows and we would have the marriage and the religious aspect of it, where it's the covenant between the husband, wife, and God, like it's supposed to be, and avoid the state.
Yeah.
That would be,
they always get married, man. I'm telling you.
Because we're real romantics. Let's get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, men are the romantics for sure. I'm just happy to like hear somebody have like a solution. The only other solution I've really heard was like TLA saying that you got to do the prenup, you got to do like the test. There's like the 5 personality test, something like that. Yeah, you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Personally, I'm not gonna say I don't believe in prenups, but me personally, when I get married, I know most people be like, oh, well, you don't never go into a marriage thinking you're going to divorce. I get that. But I feel like I'm not marrying anyone just because I feel like they the one. I'm going to marry you because I know you God sent. You know what I mean? So I'm not going into the marriage already thinking divorce. You know what I mean?
Well, everybody thinks that too?
Yeah. Here, let me explain to you why you get a prenup. The reason why you get a prenup isn't, it's to protect both of y'all from the judge, because if the judge makes the decision, it's whatever the fuck he feels like. Okay.
Here, I got a better one for her.
Oh yeah. Yeah, go Torsia.
Okay, there's a soccer player recently who had all his net worth in his mom's bank account, and the wife had no idea, filed for divorce. And now, because the only income they have is hers, which is like 1 million, the judge is making her split it with him. So if you had a prenup, you would have known his assets. You would have known what was yours and would have been able to negotiate something in case you did get divorced instead
Ooh,
of
yeah.
her being
That
blindsided
makes
now.
sense. But also, like I said before, I'm not prenup is a safety net for if we get a divorce.
You should
If
never see it
So
that
is
way.
your job.
That's a
So
very
is your
negative
job.
mindset.
No.
You should see it from the other way around, where it's the judge either going to control y'all's life, or y'all are going to make a decision. Like, you're going to get a lawyer that's protecting you. I'm going to get a lawyer that's protecting me. We're going to meet up. We're going to both read it all together, and it's going to be nice and fair to make sure that we're okay.
But
because
still,
if a judge decides, it's not fair.
But the whole point of a prenup is for what?
You can
It's
have
not-
a bunch of stuff
what-
in
You
the
have a
prenup.
different.
So do you have
It-
insurance
it
on your
only
car?
comes
Do,
up-
do, do you have
yeah.
do you put your seatbelt on?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the you're not gonna get in a
It's
wreck
like
every time you're in your car, but you
insurance.
still put your,
Yeah.
yeah. If you have insurance, if you put your seatbelt on, it's the same type of thing. There's no difference between that and a prenup at all.
And a guy
I'm
will
not saying
literally
I'm against
negotiate
prenup.
anything.
So I got a question. Here's a question for her. So let's say you inherited, like, I don't know, one of your family members died and you inherited like $50 million, right? And the guy you're seeing with, you're engaged, and then you guys get married, right? And now you have this $50 million. Are you going to go walk right into there just like open arms?
Yeah, if I just get married to him, I'm not gonna do a prenup, because then that means we're gonna divorce, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like
If you're in
I
that
wouldn't.
situation,
I just said I'm not against prenups, but if I'm talking about getting married, I know for a fact we're not even thinking about divorce.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
the
even
thing.
gonna
We're not
happen.
thinking about it.
Okay,
I feel
here's
like-
the thing. You guys, like, women always do this. I do it myself. Why do you work? Would you quit your job before you end up dating a guy?
No,
Why?
I need my money on the side,
Why? Just in case, right?
just in case.
Same thing with a prenup.
just in case.
Just in case. It saves
get it.
your ass. Trust me. With the modern times coming, you're gonna
Well,
want
yeah,
you
with
can
today's
negotiate
times,
anything.
yeah, but I just always just looked at it like I'm not finna go on it.
And you know what? With ladies, with women getting like higher earning jobs and actually bringing more money in now than their boyfriends,
Yep.
we're seeing women getting hit with alimony now. You
Yeah.
know? And I'm like, hey, welcome to the club.
You can put a cheating clause in there. So if he cheats, he has to
Yeah,
give you
okay.
an additional 10 grand a
You know
month or
what?
Yeah,
something.
you could do a
See,
lot
yeah,
of
no,
fun.
see,
You could
I
do a
didn't
lot
know
of fun
that.
stuff with the prenup. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You
That's
got
gonna
to
be the
talk to
first
her
thing.
about like the girl way. You got to make
Yeah,
it
'cause
sound
all I'm
better.
hearing is just, yeah, we need that because I don't want her taking my money. Like, yeah,
Well,
no, if we definitely, okay, yeah, no, I'll get a prenup just for a cheating clause.
Yeah.
He is a band
She-
every time I
She's serious about
think
the
about
cheating
it.
thing.
Because
Hey,
I feel like
wait.
cheating is going to be the only reason why I would leave
Here,
somebody.
I got a really special question about that then. Okay. Say, like, you're really against the cheating and stuff. You're obviously not a virgin. Okay. So, like, you've had sex, you've been with guys before. What if I told you that all those guys, you said you've never been in a relationship, you've never been really on a date or anything. All those guys were already cheating on you. They were already sleeping with other people, and you just had no power over it at all. If you get into a relationship, it would actually be no different from any of the other people that you've already slept with, if you really think about it.
No, if I get in a relationship, the difference is we got commitment. In the previous dudes, it wasn't a commitment.
Isn't
so
that
I
kind of
couldn't
unfair
control.
though? Like, the guy that like you're gonna end up choosing though, he's gonna choose you whenever all these other guys got to be with you and be with other girls because you weren't making them be.
But
be
Careful.
let me correct. Let me
Careful.
say this. Let me say this. Let me say
Careful.
this. When I talk to dudes, now even though I said I haven't been in a relationship, most of the dudes that I was talking to, it was just supposed to be, and what was talked about and discussed upon was just me and them.
Yeah.
So if they started stepping out, I didn't know until after the fact, or I just had to find out.
Yeah.
It wasn't just them saying, I'm talking to her, I'm talking to her, I'm talking to her.
Mhm.
I done found out.
Yeah.
And then that's when it's like, okay, if we majority of the time, like I said, we sit down and we say, this is what we're doing, this is what we're not doing. If you step outside of that anytime, then it's,
So they always told you it was exclusive.
I'm not gonna say exclusive, but it was more so like,
Well,
okay, like, so what we doing?
exclusive,
Like, we
then-
here, like, it's just me and you.
Yeah.
They smooth talk out of it.
It's like,
Yeah,
nah,
they know how to talk the draws
it's
off.
just me and you when me and you are together.
Say that one more
But
time.
it's just me and you when me and you are together. But if we're not exclusive, we're just me. It's just me and you when we're spending time together. But when we're not
But
together,
that's the thing. A lot of men, and I've been realizing this too. Y'all find loopholes. Y'all get them loopholes all the way through because, like how I said, it's just me and you. Like, meaning I'm only sleeping with you, and you only sleeping with me.
Don't
You
fuck
see how
them.
you see how you just said. But see, that's the thing. You see how you just said, "Oh yeah, it's just me and you when we're together." That's y'all finding the loopholes. Y'all always try to.
That's exactly what it is, though. Unless if you're not wanting to make it exclusive, right? And you're trying to say it's just me and you, but you're not.
I'm not saying I don't want to make it exclusive. It's always I'll leave it up to the dude.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
don't.
Yeah. I mean, he's the gatekeeper.
Hold on. Don't listen to guys on this shit. Let me teach you some girl game. You don't fuck them. Don't listen to what they say. They're going to tell you, oh, but you're going to break rules for the guy you're Stop it. You do not fuck them. If they don't talk to you after 30 days, they don't like you. If they still talk to you after 30 days, they might like you. If they hold out for 3 months, they'll date you. That's how you know.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.